Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Jackie Myers.
And I'm Ethan McConkey. Let's take a look at the news.
Yesterday, Bradley took part in a global event of Giving Tuesday. Giving Tuesday kicks off the charitable season, which focuses on end-of-the-year giving and holiday donations to a variety of organizations, charities, and nonprofits. This year is the second year Bradley has participated. Both years, Bradley invites students, parents, faculty, and alumni to give donations to the university. Last year, there was a total of 1,692 donors that gave a total of over $576,000. Hoping to exceed the success of last year, Bradley looked to use Lydia Moss Bradley's 200th birthday as a campaign point. This year's Tuesday was wildly successful with 2,171 donors and over $1,668,000 raised, beating last year's success by over $1 million.
There's been a new director named to the Turner School of Entrepreneurship and Innovation here at Bradley. Dr. William McDowell was named the new executive and academic director this past week. He also will become the Turner Endowed Chair of Entrepreneurship. Dr. McDowell has been a full professor and chairholder of entrepreneurship at Middle Tennessee State University with a background in management. Dr. McDowell will begin his duties at the start of next school year's fall semester.
BUTV got to sit down with the president's wife over break to learn more about her role at Bradley.
Izzy is very insecure. She needs lots of attention, and Sophie is very much a girl, but she sleeps with her tongue out.
With the artwork, when I was very young, I did a lot of sketching and entered competitions and won, but then pursued business in school and didn't take my hand up again with my artwork until the early 2000s when I had time and wanted to see if I could still do it. And I was really surprised. I had never painted before, and I found an art group that showed me how to paint, and I started winning competitions. So now that's like next to Gary, and my dogs, that's my first love. So I'm the artist in residence. My goal in life here is to promote the art department, which Bradley has a phenomenal art department, and I would like to get the word out to everyone on campus, everyone in Peoria, and as far out as I can about how good Bradley is and how much they have to offer. This is the teddy pose. He'll spend an hour with his leg up in the air. And when we say, squirrel, he gets very serious. We met through eHarmony. And we've been married now 3.5 years.
Okay.
So it works. He's what you see is what you get, and I think a lot of people know that now. He's very laid back, he's very real. He's probably one of the smartest people I've ever known, but is very simple in his day-to-day habits. Our favorite thing is eating popcorn, watching old movies, and hanging out with the dogs. And we love to travel. We both really, really love to travel. We have a bucket list of countries we want to go to.
Bradley as a whole wants the best experience for students. Last week, television arts major and senior Connor Parkhurst was able to share his independent study project, a documentary film.
So the Peoria 3 is a documentary that highlights the passion and drive of 3 different artists in Peoria. I really wanted to highlight this area because it's really near and dear to my heart, growing up in the theater and being involved with a lot of different artists. It doesn't matter the race, color, age, anything. So really this film is just about highlighting the passion of 3 different artists at different times in their life. So setting out to make this documentary film, the Peoria 3, I wanted to have 3 separate different artists who are all in the Peoria community. So I started with a young artist, Sophie Shalacombe. She's 16 years old, an amazing ballerina. Then the second artist, Brian Carroll, he's a musician. He's more in the middle age of his career and his skill set. So I talked to him and interviewed him, and he plays in Jam Sandwich and a lot of other acoustic shows. And then for the final artist, I found Preston Jackson. He's a Peoria legend, and I really wanted to include him in this film.
Floating castaway, quite a while. Thought I saw dry land in your eyes. Drifters never die, they just float away.
Bradley offers a number of organizations to cater to students' needs. Recently, the Garrett Center has undergone a new identity to help offer a more inclusive environment.
Changing their name from the Multicultural Center to the Office of Diversity and Inclusion, here's BUTV's own Christina Cliver with more.
Bradley University's campus doesn't have a large minority population, whether it be racial backgrounds, sexual orientation, or physical disability. But I found a home on campus that accepts all people no matter their walk of life, and that place is the Garrett Center.
The Garrett Center is an inclusive environment for all students. I feel like a lot of students turn away from the Garrett Center at times because they feel like since they aren't part of a specific community or aren't a part of an organization, that they feel like they aren't able to come in.
After opening the doors of the Garrett Center, students haven't just entered an inclusive place, they've also walked into a free education.
Like in the classroom, you're focused on academics where you are exposed to an educational environment. Offices such as the Garrett Center creates a personal and an educational environment.
While the Garrett Center tries to educate people who are not of the minority on campus, it also has another goal in mind. This goal is stated in their mission statement, which says they want to support traditionally underrepresented students at Bradley and foster a more diverse, inclusive, and welcoming community.
Bradley is a predominantly white institution, and sometimes it can be frustrating with being the only one in the classroom. So having a Garrett Center where you can come and be around warm people, people that look like you, people that's different from you, but they all understand and willing to accept you and be inclusive.
So why is it that the Garrett Center is often forgotten about?
I don't think that a lot of people realize what this space allows. You can educate yourself on so many different backgrounds and groups of people and cultures. It's at your fingertips and it should be used, all of the programs as well as the building in itself.
Though the Garrett Center is not the most noticeable building on campus, its community and resources are important to students from all backgrounds. I'm Christina Cliver for BUTV News, Peoria.
Sam joins us with the live weather.
And Angela brings us up to speed in entertainment. We'll be right back.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
It's gotten a little more chilly outside since our last show.
It sure seems like the warm temperatures are gone for good. Sam joins us now live from the Olin Quad for a look at the weekend's forecast. Sam?
Alrighty, well, hi everybody. It is a definitely chilly day, a lot more chilly than you're probably used to seeing, as our normal Bradley weather that was really warm for a long duration of fall is actually getting really chilly. As you can see behind me, it's getting dark earlier and the temperatures are dropping dramatically. So if we go ahead and pull up our radar, we can take a look at what is coming next throughout the next few hours. Now, there's not too much activity on the radar happening right now at this point, but if you go ahead and flash forward to the next map where we can take a look at our high and low pressure systems, that's where things get a little bit more interesting. Now, there is some snow in the very northern parts of our very own United States, but nothing too crazy just yet. You can see that Peoria, for the most part, in that mid-central to Illinois area, there's not a whole lot happening, but up above we've got some crazy low pressure systems and a high pressure system going throughout our western states. However, let's go ahead and pull up our 5-day forecast and take a look at what's coming next. So tomorrow it is going to be a low of 34 with a high of 41. However, the temperatures of mid 40s, upper 30s is going to continue throughout the rest of the week. Our lows are going to hit on Friday and Sunday evening at 28 degrees, but overall it is going to be extremely cold, and also it's going to be chilly throughout the next few days. That is all I've got for you guys this week. This is Sam reporting live from BUTV News. That's your weather, and have a great day.
Clearly, musical talent can be an inherited trait. Alicia Keys and husband Swiss Beats' 5-year-old son, Egypt, is already showing off his talent for music by writing his first song, Superboy. Beats took to Instagram on Monday to show off his young son's creative endeavor, as well as his legitimately impressive piano work. It's not the first time the proud papa has showcased his son's musical skills. Back in March, Beats revealed that Egypt had already scored his first ever producing credit on rapper Kendrick Lamar's untitled Unmaster album. Last week, Kanye voluntarily admitted himself into a Los Angeles hospital after working around the clock on his tour. Fashion Line and other projects took too much of a toll on the star. The hospitalization came after Kanye arrived to a makeup concert 30 minutes late and ranted about Jay-Z and Beyonce. He left the stage early and canceled his Sunday performance too. Come Monday, he would go on to cancel the remainder of his St. Pablo tour, which included visits to major American cities such as Brooklyn, Washington, and Philadelphia. If you've been watching television lately, perhaps you saw Burger King's latest advertisement featuring an iconic duo. The commercial features John Heder and Efrain Ramirez, or better known as Napoleon Dynamite and Pedro, pairing up again 14 years after the release of Napoleon Dynamite. The duo is promoting the return of Burger King's cheesy tater tots. The duo seems perfectly fit for promoting the return of the cheesy tots. As Napoleon was well known for his love of tater tots thanks to the movie. The commercial features Napoleon stealing all of Pedro's tater tots and has the fun, nostalgic comedy that reminds us of Napoleon Dynamite.
Well, thank you so much, Angela. I haven't seen that commercial. Have you guys?
I haven't seen that commercial, but now I have to look it up.
Yeah,
No,
for sure. Looks like it should be really funny.
Sam joins us again after the break with a special guest.
And be sure to stick around for the catch-up in Bradley Sports.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late,
She doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
Be nice. She's new.
Hello, is anyone there? Ugh!
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened?
Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Or maybe it was a semi.
You mean you were driving?
Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
Did you go to the schoolyard? Where did you look? We can make a plan somehow if I just...
He's a smart boy, and he's gonna be okay.
Okay, try to call him again.
There's no reception. Everything is down.
Try!
I can't.
Try already!
Nothing's working.
Well, just
Everything's
try.
down.
Do you think he's on his way? Please. Is he okay?
Laura.
Please tell me he's okay.
I need you to calm down.
What? It's my baby. This is so bad. He's out there by himself.
Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov.
Welcome back, everyone. Tonight we are joined by Bradley's student body president, Jenna Delaria, who is live with Sam Kohlmeyer from the Olin Quad. Sam?
Awesome. Well, first off, it's super nice to have you here today, Jenna. Thank you so much for joining us out of your crazy busy schedule per usual. But first off, could you tell us a little bit about what you do as a student body president, what your organization consists of, what your favorite part about it is?
Definitely. As student body president, I represent the entire student body as a whole. So I'm there to represent students in any aspect around campus. I'm supposed to be the liaison between the students and then administration as well. So if there's ever a concern or something brought up about the university from the students' perspective, I will be that person to kind of bring that to Senate and then bring that to administration as well. A good way to kind of facilitate conversation on campus and then just promoting positive change and making this campus a better one in any way possible. I am extremely fortunate to be in this role. I'm very happy to be here as your student body president for the 2016-2017 school year. So yeah.
Awesome. So what are you guys working on right now, or really what are you guys thinking about for next semester? I saw like the sexual assault campaign you guys had, which I thought was super cool that you were featured in, but is there anything else cool that you guys are working on now?
Currently, we are trying to finalize all aspects of the smoke-free campus proposal that we've been working on. That has been going on for many years, I will say. Last year, the referendum was passed by the student body, so right now we are just kind of working out those very minor but very important details to the proposal so we can have that implemented on campus as soon as possible. Our goals currently are to have that up and ready to go by next semester. It all just depends on when the current proposal that we have ready to submit is approved by the administration, if there are any other details that we need to work out together or have any other discussions to see what needs to be changed in order to make this implementation and this proposal the best it can be for the students.
Awesome. I think that's absolutely awesome that you guys are working on the smoke-free campus initiative, and I think that is going to be all the time we've got for today. So Jenna, thank you so much for joining us. It has been an absolute pleasure, and I will send it back to BUTV News in the studio.
Thanks, Sam. The men's basketball team sure looks a lot different this year.
Be sure to stick around. John will fill us in with sports next.
Hey, it's Ava, and this is Tess from Vivo's Do It Yourselfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old t-shirt.
It's not garbage, it's actually a brand new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Oh! Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's 547.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
So, John, the Bradley Braves had an exciting and really busy Thanksgiving break.
Yeah, tell us more about it, but be sure you don't go overtime.
Oh, right you are. They did hit up overtime. However, we do have a couple sports to get to before we start that up. The Bradley University hockey team had a rough pre-Thanksgiving weekend as they took on Iowa State University in a 2-game series. In both games, the Braves were shut out against the high-caliber offense of Iowa as they fell 2-0 on Friday and 7-0 on Saturday. The Braves will take on Aurora University this weekend for another 2-game series. The women's basketball team routed Eureka this weekend as they stormed to their second victory. In a 103-59 win, the Lady Braves finished off the Red Devils with a powerhouse offense in the second half. After a fairly even-paced first half that concluded with the Braves on top 46-38, their offensive capabilities outpaced the Red Devils in the second frame. Danielle Brewer and Vanessa Markert both plotted 17 points in the score sheet to lead the team, and Letty Lerma would also log in 16 points as she led the team with 27 minutes. The Lady Braves will play tonight at the Renaissance Coliseum with tip-off at 7 p.m. Maybe we'll see you there, folks. The Bradley men's basketball team played a lot of basketball over Thanksgiving break, starting with the game against Southeast Missouri State. And to kick it off, we see a little Bradley fan getting into the action. You got a big game coming your way, bud. To start it off, Luke Van Bree at the baseline puts up a layup. That'll fall through. That's 2 points there for Van Bree. Back the other way, Southeast Missouri. Daniel Simmons kicks out a 3, and that falls. And we take a look at Jimmy Foster, who's going to make some adjustments after that. D'Lo driving down through the baseline, puts up a shot, and that drains through. That's another 2 points for Bradley. McGlasson gets it down low. Kaboom! That falls through. And speaking of kaboom, we're going to get a little shot of kaboom right here. Look at that dancing. So following the Braves game with Southeast Missouri, they participated in the Gulf Coast Showcase as they had a solid outing as they went 2-2. Braves basketball continues this weekend as they play Nevada on Saturday. So we'll have to see how they are able to shape up against Nevada.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they are 1 win away from matching the win total from last season.
Oh, man.
Let's do it, guys.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
For sure. Well, coming up, we have a look at some of the final events of the semester.
But first, a special message from President Roberts and his wife, Donna.
I want to congratulate everyone for a successful completion of the fall semester. For those students who are graduating, double congratulations. And for everybody else, I'll be looking forward to seeing you again in January, and have a wonderful holiday season to everybody, and enjoy, and I'll see you in January.
I'm one unlucky guy. The chance of being involved in a robbery is 1 in 757. The chances of being struck by lightning, 1 in 750,000.
Please fasten your seatbelts for unexpected turbulence.
The chances of being a victim in an airline crash, 1 in 29 million. Hey, could I get some peanuts? The chances of being involved in a car crash are far greater than lightning strikes and plane crashes. And if you are texting while driving, your risk of crash increases 23 times. Now, I may be an unlucky guy, but I don't have to be part of that statistic, and neither do you. Drive responsibly.
Did you go to the schoolyard? Calm down, please. Where did you look? We didn't make a plan somehow. If we just.
He's a smart boy, and he's gonna be okay.
Just okay. Try to calm him again.
There's no reception right now. Everything is down.
Try.
I can't.
Try already.
Nothing's working.
Well, just
everything's
try.
down.
Okay, he's on his way. Please. Is he okay?
Laura.
Please tell me he's okay.
I need you to calm down.
What? It's my baby. This is so bad. He's out there by himself.
Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov.
ACBU will be showing Bad Moms starring Mila Kunis and Kristen Bell from December 1st to the 3rd at 8 p.m. Admission is free for Bradley students and $2 for faculty and general public. Concessions are $1. If you're feeling festive, check out the Acoustic Christmas in Lydia's Lounge Sunday night at 7. There will be 2 live bands, a hot chocolate bar, and holiday-themed food. This Friday, be sure to check out the Orchesis Dance Company Fall Showcase at the Markin Center Performance Court at 7 p.m. The show will feature BUTV's director Christina Cliver, so be sure to check it out. Just a reminder, study day is next Wednesday, a day without class, and then finals. Don't forget to take advantage of the day to get ahead on your final studies. Also be sure to check your finals times as they do not always fall on the same day as your classes.
Well, that's it for us this week and for the semester. I'm Ethan McConkey.
I'm John Collin.
I'm Angela Serrano.
And I'm Jackie Myers. We leave you tonight with our returning performance from Gadget. But first, we want to wish our co-anchor, Ethan, a happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
22.
Yep. 22.
You're old.
Well, have a great night and a great break, Bradley. We'll see you next semester.
Late night, long drive, telling myself that everything's alright. Burned out on life, looking for some kind of peace of mind. If I can keep breathing, I'll make it to tomorrow morning. And if my heart keeps beating, my tired bones will get me through another day. Still tired, running late again, but that's life. Burned out, where's my mind? Haven't felt it here for a long time. If I can't keep breathing, I'll make it to tomorrow morning. If my heart keeps beating, my tired bones will get me through another day. If I can't keep breathing, I'll make it to tomorrow morning. If my heart keeps beating, my tired bones will get me through another day. I've been stuck inside a shallow grave I've dug all by myself. I'm sorry I've been acting different lately. I swear that I mean well. It's just everything I try to do just works itself out wrong. The last year's gone. I've been stuck inside the shallow grave. I'm drunk all by myself. I'm sorry I've been acting different lately. I swear that I mean well.